to cover just a couple of things about Google Sessions. Now, we could talk about sessions in browsers and logging in functionality and all that kind of stuff and do tons of videos, but you don't want to know all those things, nor do you need to know all those things. So I just want to cover a couple of basic things that I think can help. So number one is a lot of our sites you see and you deal with, including ClassLink, have this sign in with Google button. And you click sign in with Google, and then you choose your Google account and you log in. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes on these sites, when you click login with Google, if you have not actually logged into Google at a Google service, be that google.com, Gmail, Drive, YouTube, whatever the case may be, it doesn't fully and permanently log you in, okay? So if you've had issues in the past with maybe students on their mobile devices or iPads or something like that, having to log in on a daily basis and it's becoming frustrating, instead of just having them log in at ClassLink, have them go to google.com first and then log in. The second thing is you may know that you can log into multiple Google accounts at once, okay? So I can log into my personal account. All right. Now I'm logged into two accounts, and you can see this one and this one. But you're going to notice, see there's this first one that's default? What that means is every time I open a tab, it's going to go to the default, okay? If I go visit Google Drive, for example, the first thing is going to be my account. Why this is important. If your students bring their own laptop, and it's not a Chromebook, okay? Or if it's a personal Chromebook even, or you log into your personal Google account as well as your school one on your laptop, that's totally fine, but it can cause some issues. So a couple of things it could be. The sites that we have, like our English textbook for K through 8, when you click a link, it logs you straight in based off being logged in your Google account. If you logged into your personal one first and then your school one, the personal one's going to be the default, which means when that new tab opens, it's going to log into the personal one. So if you can't get logged into something, so you click and it's a login with Google and for some reason it's logging you in, there's a good chance it's because it's both Google accounts. And you've got the personal one as the default. So you might want to sign out. The second thing I want you to be aware of, if you're here or if you're at home and you're having issues, especially like let's say you have a shared computer with one of your students, we do certain restrictions, or Google requires us to do some restrictions on our school district accounts. One of them, for example, involves students and printing. So if your child is logged into their Google account and it happens to be the default one, or you've logged in, there may be certain things that you can't do, like extensions or printing or whatever the case. So if you're having issues with those sorts of things, one thing you could do is clear cache, which there's another video about that you can watch. But another thing I would do is sign out of all accounts and then just sign into the account you need, the personal one, the school one, okay? So if you're having issues where you can't print, where you can't access things, something's just not acting right in Chrome, clearing your cache is usually step one. Then step two would be making sure if you're logged into multiple Google accounts, sign out of all of them and just sign into the one you need at that time, the personal one or the school one, because a lot of times when both of those are in, it'll crisscross. This is also a great troubleshooting set for your students. If they're having issues, check and see, hey, go to google.com real quick. Are you signed into more than one account? Let's sign out of all of them and just sign into the school one that we need right now. Okay? Hopefully this helps you with dealing and being able to self-troubleshoot a few things.